I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Hey, this is Matt once again. This is a Patreon review for Jack. Last time he had me review Coffee. Now Foxy Brown, also starring Pam Grier, also directed by Jack Hill. And like Coffee, I like this decently. Mainly for Pam Grier. Pam Grier definitely has that presence, look, strong. Hey, lo and behold, there were strong females back then. I know the whole diatribe of today's age is that that was never the case. But then when you watch a film like Coffee of Foxy Brown and you see Pam Grier being a badass, kind of defeats their fucking purpose nowadays of the PC agenda. I'm like, hey, you stupid motherfuckers, go watch Foxy Brown, go watch Coffee, Alien, plenty more. And this was 1974. But it doesn't just have Pam Grier, it has Antonio Vargas, who, from Starsky and Hutch, the TV show, he plays Pam Grier's, Foxy Brown's brother. It was cool to also see, I can't believe I forgot his name. How the hell did I forget his name? Sid Haig. It was nice to see him in there because I miss Sid Haig. He was a really good character actor. I mean, the plot of the film, Foxy Brown, his boyfriend is shot down. His boyfriend was undercover, even had his face changed. Antonio Vargas, his brother, fucked her over because Vargas owned money. So he told the mob about her boyfriend. Thus her boyfriend got killed. And Foxy Brown wants revenge. And she's pissed off and don't mess with her. And it has a 70s exploitation, blaxploitation feel to it. The environment, the music. It's un-PC with the dialogue. It's fluidity of naked women and not holding back on sexual activities. Being free because it's the 70s and they were willing to do pretty much anything. I mean, you see stuff in this film that they would never even try today. Even early on when Foxy Brown is talking to her boyfriend and he's getting his surgery and a nurse comes in because Pam Grier and the boyfriend are trying to have sex in the hospital. And the nurse is like, no, Mr. Anderson, we'll not have none of that nonsense. And I think the nurse slapped the guy's dick. You get the idea, and then tries to give him a bath to stop the two of them from having sex. Yeah, I don't see that doing in a movie today. Or when Foxy Brown goes into prostitution, which this seems like a common occurrence with Pam Grier movies, because she kind of did the same thing on Coffee, and then she does kind of the same thing here. And for what I understand, this was at one point going to be a sequel to Coffee, but I don't know what happened, so it just became Foxy Brown. And Pam Grier's tough. I mean, when she gets to her brother wearing this cool, like, blue outfit with green, and she's like, thank the Lord you're my brother, because there's no other reason that you're alive. And if you don't talk to me, I'm going to put one of these right between the eyes, no matter what Mama would say. Or like, you know what, stick a dynamite up your ass and the fuse is burning. And Antonio Vargas is like, oh, my sister's a whole lot of woman. I mean, this is the dialogue you have, so you either go with it, you don't. But to me, it's pretty fun in a retro way. And one goes undercover as a hooker. Yet again, like in Coffee, you have a scene where she's fighting a lot of women. Here it's in a bar. She fights a woman. The woman's like, I got a black belt in karate. And Pam Grier's like, fuck it. Slams her. And I got a black belt in bar stools. And Pam Grier just kissed the shit out of her. Once again, she gets shot up with heroin like she did in fucking Coffee. I'm trying to think if she got raped in Coffee. You get the idea that happened here. Was another thing that would never happen in today's age. Your lead character, you get the idea that she got raped? That would never happen in a movie today. Or it'd be very pretentious and just really focused on that story point. Here is kind of, I don't want to say a throwaway, but you get the idea, and she's like, kind of shakes it off because she's got a job to do. You know, getting wires, fuck up people, burns a guy up. Tosses group of people who like Black Power, Black Panther, not the fucking movie, but you know the. And Pam Grier gives a speech, join them all together. She gets a plan. She meets Sid Haig, who's a pilot. Seduces him. Sid Haig, nice to see him in the movie. Not really playing a villain, which is nice. And they have a nice rapport with each other. I wish Sid Haig was in the film more. But, I mean, Foxy Brown, she fucking steals the airplane and runs a fucking guy over. Which was surprising. I didn't expect that. But she hits the guy with the fucking airplane. And then she drives another guy. And I think they cut his dick off. Because then the finale, the villain is a woman in this movie. And she kind of gives a little present and they open it up. It's I say it's probably a dick or balls that cut off. I say dick because they mentioned, what is it? It's a pickle jar? What is that? A pickle? And then the woman sees it and she freaks out. But when she drops it, it looks, for a brief second, I thought I saw balls. I don't know if it's supposed to be a dick or balls. I guess the guy's still alive. He just got, you know, the clincher. And Foxy Brown fucks the other two up, but doesn't kill her. Because, as she goes, death is too easy for you, bitch. I want you to suffer. So yeah, Foxy Brown is a badass, kind of like Coffee was a badass. They kind of have their similarities. Again, women someone they knew got killed, they want revenge, prostitution. They become a prostitute. There's a point where they get dosed up with heroin, where they get beaten up and trapped, and then the character has to escape. So it's definitely some similarity between the two. So it almost felt like, man, it almost felt like I've already seen this film, which is a little bit of a detraction for Foxy Brown. But it was still a fun movie. It's still a fun in that 70s exploitation feel to it. It's still fun in that 70s exploitation entertainment. You know, Pam Grier being a badass, kicking ass. If you like 70s blaxploitation, you've probably already seen this. Again, it felt like the script kind of repeated itself a bit too much from Coffee. But it was still nice to see. Again, Pam Grier, some decent lines of dialogue, like having a black belt and bar stools. Some graphic points. Nice to see Sid Haig in there. I mean, Pam Grier once again does a nice job in the lead. I mean, I really have grown to like Pam Grier. I actually see why Tarantino cast her and Jackie Brown, and why a young Tarantino would see these films and really like her. I could definitely see that. So those are just my thoughts on Foxy Brown. Another fun blaxploitation film. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.